everything set up on YouTube. Alright, finally figured it out. Had to reset my router. Okay, Bitcoin is finally going up. I'll flip the screen so that you guys can see it. Give me a second. This might be a little sketchy. We'll wait until it's officially 8 o'clock and then we'll get started. Put that over there. Let me get rid of this side screen. If you guys haven't noticed, my schedule on going live has changed. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday now, 8 p.m. Central Time versus going live 5 days a week. I feel like that's just as good. Alright, so it's 8 o'clock. We're going to get started here. Bitcoin is looking bullish. Bigger time frames are saying we should cool off here, which makes sense because we have gone up pretty fast. Although we did break that resistance, my guess is you don't go up all the way to the next resistance, which I've been saying for a long time is 38K. You have a little resistance at 36K, but I don't think you get there before the end of the weekend. You might, but my guess is you go up maybe to 35K. Or 34K, I should say. You come back down and you retest 33.3K as support, and then you get a bouncer and then go higher. Because we have gone up pretty fast today, and we probably need to cool off on the smaller time frames. Bigger time frames, we have a lot of room to run, especially the weekly and daily charts. We have a lot of room to go back up. But smaller time frames, I think we need to maybe cool off a little bit. It's not been a crazy run up, but it hasn't been a slow one either. Actually, the 15-minute is saying to buy, but the Bollinger Bands are saying to sell. My guess is, like I said, you at least come down to retest 33.3K, which is only a few $100 lower. That would make sense. And then I think by Monday or Tuesday of next week, I won't be surprised if we're probably up. My guess is Monday or Tuesday we'll see 35 to 36K, if not before then. So I'm going to say it's going to be a bullish weekend. A lot of people are saying yesterday we're saying it's going to be a bearish weekend. I still think this could be a bullish weekend. Usually the previous weekends, like the last few months, has been pretty bearish on weekends, but I think this could be different. Everyone is saying it's going to be bearish, so I think it's going to be probably bullish. I don't know. I just don't like to go with the herd. Also, let me go to the crypto fear greed index. I don't know if you guys check this out. You guys can't see it on your screen, but it is at a 22 right now. It was down at a 10. No, I guess the lowest got was 15, which was last week. I thought it got down to 10. Someone said, but I guess it depends which fear and greed index you look at. But yeah, I think short term Bitcoin could go test 33K again, 33.3K, which is only a few $100 lower. And then I think throughout the weekend you actually creep up or stay around this level of 33.3K to 34K. I think that's probably the range you stay in over the weekend. And then I think early next week, mid next week, you see 35, 36K, and probably 36K at the very latest next week. But that's just my prediction. I could be wrong. That's just what I think is going on. Short term could go down. Long term looking pretty good. So let's go see. I don't know how many of you guys are following Jeju coin. It has gone down quite a lot. The volume is only at 72,000. I still believe in this coin. I still have my money in this coin. So if it goes back to all-time highs, I will be sitting pretty damn pretty. So right now it's at 64. The all-time high is basically, if you're comparing it to 64.60, the all-time high would be 1,000 with another 1 or 2 zeros. So it's kind of hard to calculate since it's such a small coin. There's a lot of zeros. But basically, if you're going back to the all-time high on this coin, it would be like a 25x or something. 1,000 divided by 64.6. I don't know. It'd be like a 30x. It'd be crazy. So I think this probably has a chance to get to all-time highs. The only problem is the liquidity is not locked yet, so they could still rug pull this. I don't think they will. Jeju coin does have a use case, but let's go look at Ethereum. So Ethereum is also getting a sell signal on the 30-minute chart. You got the sell signal. The Bollinger Bands are also saying to sell. My guess is come lower. I still have not updated my charts. I don't know why my supports and resistances have gone away on Ethereum. I never got to do that. I don't really trade Ethereum, so that's kind of why I haven't done it. But even on the 1 hour chart, you are getting the sell, or at least it's looking like it's about to print. I guess, let me see if that's the same candle. Yeah, that already printed. The sell signal already printed on the last candle, and it's looking like the new candle is going to go lower. You're sitting at 2,100. My guess is you would retest $2,000 and hopefully get the bounce, because if Bitcoin doesn't go below 33K again, crossing my fingers it does it, then you shouldn't see Ethereum go much lower, if any lower than 2K, in my opinion. So you could go a little bit lower on Ethereum. Ethereum might have more room to go to the downside percentage-wise than Bitcoin to 2K. I don't know exactly how much that'd be. It might be a 4 or 5% move to the downside. And then at 2K, I would say it's pretty strong support. You've been above it for several hours now. Let me look at the daily chart. I think the daily close was above $2,000. Yeah, it was at like 2,100 or something like that. So the daily close on Ethereum was above 2K. That's pretty good. So I would say overall Ethereum's looking short-term bearish. Bigger time frames are looking very good. Why is it zooming in so much? Sorry, I can't use my mouse. It's kind of messed up. But that's what I'm thinking about. Ethereum is looking pretty good right now. I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Joseph? I have had a bag of XRP, and then I dumped it for XLM, and then I dumped my XLM because it was a complete shitcoin. And XRP is probably looking a little bit more bullish right now than XLM. But I did see XLM pump the other day 20%. My brother owns XLM, but a lot of people like DIY investing say that XRP is super, super bullish right now. I know he's been a huge fan of it. If you know who he is, he's a YouTuber. It's going pretty good, Sammy or whatever. What do I think of HOK coin? Well, I've looked at it. Let me go look at it right now. I was just looking at this coin called BLL. It is actually an uptrend, so I was thinking about buying some. Let me just use my camera. So I was thinking about buying some of this, but the volumes are somewhat low at 130,000. Dex score is 99. So I don't know. I'll think about it. If I buy it, I'll probably only buy a few $100. I'll make a video about it. But let's go look at HOKK coin or whatever it's called. I've looked at this coin before as well. I think I actually had. I think at one point bought HOK coin for a very short period of time. Let's go look at this. The 1 hour chart. My internet is being ridiculously slow. Okay. 1 hour chart. Again, I don't know why my supports are gone, but I know I've looked at this coin before. Go to the 6 hour chart. I want to see the big time frames where we got rejected off of. And it's loading. It's very, very slow. So the all-time high, come on, load. So I don't know any of what this coin does. I'm pretty sure it's just a meme coin, but it could be wrong. So yeah, you're a long ways from the all-time high. I don't know exactly how much that is. You'd have to calculate all the zeros. But it's looking like on the bigger time frames, if this isn't a complete shit coin, which I know it is, but if it has a use case or people are going to get back behind it, Bitcoin makes new all-time highs, this coin will do very well. And I actually think this coin is slightly higher than when it came out, but it's damn close to being below that. So I can't give you a lot of TA on it right off the bat. You are pretty low right now. I think it's a fun coin to play around with. I don't know. I can't really tell you to buy it or not. I will say from the all-time highs, it's extremely low. So this coin could go parabolic. So if you're going to put anything in it, don't put more than $1,000 in it. Is my suggestion. But it depends how much you have to play around with, I guess, as well. If you have $1 million portfolio, then $1,000 you can probably spend a little more than that. I would not put a lot into this though. I think there's other meme coins with the use case like Jeju coin, like the coin I just showed you, which was BLL. I think you should buy in coins if you're going to be trading these that are already in an uptrend. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't buy it right now though. I'd wait for an uptrend to start and then buy it. And if it looks like it's going to keep going up. Yeah, I saw XLM rumors with MoneyGram. Let me go check out XLM right now. I haven't looked at that in a long time, like I said. XLM. What is going on? XLM. What? Am I not signed in or something? Hold on. Don't really know what's going on. Maybe that's why my charts are gone, because I think I know what's going on now. So XLM, right? You had that pump up yesterday all the way from, I'm looking at the daily chart, you went all the way from 19, basically 20 cents all the way up to 26 cents. I think that was like a 20+% move. That's pretty good for that. Your next resistance, though, you still have a lot of room to run on the daily chart. You just actually got the buy, which is extremely bullish. If you get a buy signal on the daily time frame, it means it's probably at a bottom or damn close to a bottom. But yeah, your next resistance is 43 cents, so it has a lot of room to go up from here. It's kind of risky to buy right now because there's no support right underneath it. But the big time frames are looking like you have a lot to go up. Even smaller time frames are saying to buy. So honestly, right now it's probably a good time to get in or DCA in, if nothing else. I like XLM long term, short term. It's kind of, it could go back down to test support, or it could keep going up to test that resistance. My guess is it keeps going up if Bitcoin keeps going up, obviously, but it's kind of sketchy right now if you want to get in now, because some time frames are saying to sell, some are saying to buy. I mean, the daily time frame is saying to buy, so bigger time frames, if you're willing to hold it for a few months, you should be getting in now. If you're wanting to trade it short term, then maybe you wait a little bit for a lower price or DCA in. She went from 20 to 26, I believe. I'm using TradingView right now, and it's kind of being, I don't know what's going on. XLM chart has all the data, but my Ethereum chart, I don't know why it just vanished. Now it worked. Alright, so I will be live next time. Will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And hopefully we can get on a schedule now where I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Yeah. If you guys have any coins you want me to look at, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to probably wrap it up. Let me see if YouTube said anything. Oop.